Welcome to episode 2 of our update. The Thursday slate of games is done as we head in to be ready for the Friday slate of games. Let's take a look at what happened yesterday. Alright, now we get ready for the second day of the preseason. As it all begins once again on Fox. 6 p.m., Dolphins head on the road versus the Falcons. Then on NBC, the Bills head on the road to take on the Ravens. The Buccaneers head on the road on CBS to take on the Steelers. At 7 p.m., the Texans head on the road to take on the Vikings on ESPN. And at 9 p.m., our primetime game, the Saints take on the Rams on the NFL Network. There's a few things we should talk about, mainly the stats, the league leaders in statistics heading into the second day of games. The NFL's leading passer in yards is Jacoby Brissett with 202 passing yards, but he does not lead in touchdowns. That is actually going to be the rookie quarterback, Jalen Hurts, with 2. In interceptions is led by both Brian Hoyer and Daniel Jones, who both threw 2 interceptions in their games. Now as yards. Touchdowns, it's a 4-way tie between Hyde, Marcus Mariota, Jonathan Taylor, and Mike Davis. In receiving yards, led by Joshua Perkins, tight end for the Eagles, who had 73 yards. And touchdowns, it's a tie between Perkins, Kerryon Johnson of the Lions, Greg Ward of the Eagles, Trey Burton of the Colts, James O'Shaughnessy of the Jaguars, Marvin Hall Jr. of the Lions, and that's it. Defense. Solo tackles led by Adarius Taylor, and he also leads in total tackles. But in assisted tackles, it is Julian Love, strong safety of the Giants, with 6. Tackles for loss is led by Colts Tyquan Lewis and another Colts player, Georgia Odom, for tackles for loss. And interceptions led by DJ Hayden, CJ Moore, Damian Arnett Jr., Latrell Jamerson, Ashton Davis, Jeff Heath, Taven Bryan, Jaron Kearse, and Jonathan Jones. Now kicking, field goals made is a tie between Rodrigo Blankenship, Josh Lambo, Brett Maher, Matt Prater, and Justin Roweser. And the longest field goal so far is Matt Prater with a 49-yard field goal. Now let's also take a look at the injury report. Colts wide receiver Marcus Johnson is out for 7 weeks with a broken collarbone. And that is the only injury of the season so far. And there were some transactions I forgot to mention. Jets signed free agent defensive tackle Damon Harrison Sr. to a 1-year, $7.5 million contract. Giants signed free agent Marcel Darius to a 1-year, $4.17 million contract, and Buccaneers signed free agent defensive tackle P.J. Hall to a 1-year, $2.32 million contract. More stuff's obviously going to come and happen, but that's going to do it here for the second episode of the updates. Tune in later, beginning on Fox, with the Dolphins at Falcons. Here, as we continue the first week of the NFL preseason. See y'all.